And David, where's Charles?
Charles is round there.
This is Malcolm Roper, David Dawson.
Hello. Hello,
And
nice to
Chris Brown.
Hello.
They're all part of the working party. This has been working.
Heavy lifting.
Well,
Would you like to come?
Charles, you can't hide like that.
Charles is another member of the working party. He's shy. He's hiding behind the children. Well, a very warm welcome to you all. Thank you so much for coming to this exciting point in the orchard history. We're going to plant the very first tree today, so we're really thrilled you could come along and be with us. It's taken quite a while to get to this point, but the day has arrived, and the Duke of Devonshire has very kindly come to plant our first tree. Not only has he come to plant our first tree, but he's actually donated this tree, which is a Duke of Devonshire apple tree, which I have to admit I didn't even know existed.
I'm not sure that I designed it.
So it makes it extra special. The site will have 32 trees on initially, so over the coming weeks we'll be planting those trees. At the top of the site will be a story circle with espalier trees around it, and benches for the children, and a seat for the storyteller, so that will all be added in due course. We're also planning to have benches dotted around the site, so people can just come and relax and enjoy the environment and watch the trees grow. And we hope the children will come up and watch the trees grow as well. We would particularly like at this point, the working party and I, to thank certain people before we actually come to the point of planting the tree. We'd like to thank particularly all those people who have come up and worked so hard on the site. They've dug holes and removed rubble and cleared the site. So thank you very much to those people. Also those who have come to the interminable meetings that we had over this situation and supported us throughout. We wouldn't have got to this point without you, so thank you very much for that. We'd like to thank also the Parish Council, who have enabled us to develop the site and put an orchard on this amenity site, so thank you to the Parish Council. Thank you also to people who've come along and advised us. Julian Brandridge, who's an apple tree expert, came to help us. We had members of the Bradwell Community Orchard, members from Hayfield, who've also got a big community orchard there as well, so their experience was really useful for us. We'd like to thank Toby, who created several designs for the orchard. That's Toby Travis, and we have developed this orchard plan from one of his designs. We'd also very much like to thank the children who have been very busy at school creating a logo for us to put on our website. Dozens of wonderful designs. Unfortunately, we had to choose a winner out of all those designs, but we're going to try and use the other designs on the website and possibly make even a calendar out of them. That's one idea that we might come up with. So what we thought we would do would be to name those who are in the runner-up category, just a few children whose designs are really good, and then we'll announce the winner. And the Duke has very kindly offered to present the winner with his prize, which
Thank you very much.
David has.
Thank you.
So the runners-up in the competition were Joseph Curry, Anna Shiven, Beatrice Paul, Jessica Maxey, William Burgess and Katinka Isaac. But as they say on TV, the winner is Thomas Palmer.
You enjoyed doing it?
Yes, thank you.
Good. That's great. And a lot of your friends had a go as well.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Well done.
So if you'd like to log on to see the progress of the orchard and different functions that are going to take place here, you need to log on to www.baslow-orchard.org. Charles has been very busy setting that up and it's working at the moment. There's pictures on it. pictures of people digging holes and clearing rubble and perspiring heavily. So if you want to log on, that'll tell you what's happening here. The story circle will be used for other events during the year, so that'll be a focal point really for the orchard and for different community activities, so keep your eyes open for that. We would ask you please to
Well, before I plant the tree, can I say just a couple of things? Thank you very, very much for inviting me. Many congratulations on creating this community orchard. I think it's a wonderful idea, and I think that what you, the working party, and all the others who've been thanked, and I'm sure you too, have worked tirelessly and effortlessly to get to where we are. So you should be very proud of it. What is exciting is for the children who are here today, their friends at school, older and younger, when they see these trees going in, they won't look very amazing for the next year or two, but as you grow up, these trees will grow up, and you can always say, even if you're visiting when you've gone off to perhaps work somewhere else in 20 years' time, these are my trees, this is my orchard, and I think you'll get real satisfaction out of that. And of course, all that time, while the trees are growing and you're getting on in your lives, people will be sitting at the story circle and doing special things there, and it will be a lovely extra amenity for this community, somewhere quiet and peaceful, which you've created for yourselves with a lot of hard work and inspiration. And so I think that every part of the community should be really very proud of what you have done and what you will be doing, and to see something growing, and then I hope the apple tree is an eater rather than a cooker, but even if it's a cooker, you'll have something from it, and then one day the trees will be a bit too big and you'll need to use it as firewood or something, and then there'll be another generation of trees. So it will be continuing for longer than any of us are here, and that's all down to your hard work, your inspiration, your dedication, and the fact you've all got together as a community team to make this lovely place for now and for future generations. I couldn't think of a possible better community project than an orchard, particularly one which the school children of today and school children of the future are so heavily involved with. So thank you for inviting me. I hope my tree prospers, and I hope the orchard prospers too. Thank you.
I'm sure we can
so much. I think we'll
complete it from there.
You leave it.
take it from there.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
I don't want it to fall down a bit.
Thanks to you for sparing the time. The Duke's got to dash off. He's got another appointment in Sheffield very shortly. So many thanks again. We have a small memento here for you. It's a publication recently published. It was researched and written by David Dalrymple-Smith, and he would be very pleased if you'd accept a copy.
Thank you.
It's the history of Budnell, its farms and its farmers. So it does have in it information about your ancestors and what they've done in the past with the farming community here. So
Thank you.
if you would accept
I'd love
that with
to. Thank
our
you very
thanks.
much. I shall read that with great interest. And
Thank you very much.
is this available?
It will be available locally, yes.
Good. Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you
Thank you all very much.
The children,
We'll be back and have a look in a few months' time when it's got a few more trees in.
you're very welcome anytime. If there's any time when you want to get away from the hubbub of Chatsworth, you can sit on one of our benches.
I'll be here. Thank you very much.
Right, Dan, you can let somebody else have another go now, Oliver? Oliver, Alex, one each.
I'll leave the selection to you if I may.
You can. Oh, James. Careful with that spade, James.
I'm sure. Well done.
The children that are here, apart from the ones who've been helping, are children who were in our gardening club for 2 years at school. So they're supposed to be our expert gardeners.
Oh well. I don't need to say anything. So when you're getting tired, I'm sure someone else.
So you're going to let someone else, let Daniel have a go, Tom? Yeah? Okay, Daniel, you had your hand up straight away. Nice to get in the mud, Daniel. Move back a bit. James, just step
Thank you.
a couple, Alex, so you can say you planted a tree in the Baslow orchard. Fantastic. The Alex Kemp Memorial Tree. I think you'll all get a little go. That's it, Harry. It's going in, isn't it? That one. Star garden, I seem to remember. That's it.
Thank you.
The trees. Not really. Seems all the trees.